Hello, we're looking for Barney the Terrible.
Terrible. If only.
Aw, he looks so down. He should chase after butterflies naked under the sun.
What the are you doing here? I said I want to be left alone.
Well, we're looking for a dwarf.
Everybody's looking for something, right? Glory, love, fortune. What's the point in the end?
Ugh, I smell an emanation, and it is not magic.
Too right, smells like a bunch of possums died in his mouth.
I'm gonna tell you what's the damn point. You do this just to end up rotting in some hole, forgotten and alone. I'd rather drink. Drink, but I ain't got nothing to drink except light beer.
I think he's not feeling too good. So, what can we do?
We can make pancakes. Pancakes would be nice.
But tell me how this relates to our problem.
Gee, I don't know. Does it need to?
We could bash his skull in. He's not fit to fight. One good hit, and he's gone.
Or we bring him something to drink. That way he'll be easier to tie up and interrogate.
Let's drink.
How about another wee drink to buck yourself up?
A wee? Are you kidding? I need my special batch. I'm thirsty for f***'s sake. Thirsty? You're here?
We could maybe fix you up with that. Where would we find this special batch?
Those damn henchmen, they hid it from me. Said it was for my own good. They can rot in the hell of upside down sinners. Life's a bitch.
Let's go find those henchmen.
Yes, let's.
You got a minute? I'm an herbalist.
Sorry, but we don't have time to buy your herbal teas.
I wanted to talk about Barney.
Could you help us with him?
Probably. I'd love to see him get better. I can get him off the hooch, but his henchmen won't let me. They want him to quit cold turkey. It's very dangerous.
What do you propose?
Bring me his special batch, the one under guard. If I could add some well-chosen herbs to it, this may help him cure his addiction.
What's in it for us?
If you bring him some alcohol, he might help you. Or, on the contrary, become even more enraged or very unfriendly.
That's supposed to scare us? Puh.
Once, under the influence of wrath and inebriation, he tore the limbs off of an orc and turned them into a streetlight.
We'll think about it. First, let's find this special batch. We'll decide what to do with it later.
No, I kinda would want to fight him at that point.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Strange. It smells like liquor.
Nothing to see, but something to drink, with apple in it, too.
You know, a wise man once wrote nothing serious has bits of apple in it.
Bugger off.
I'm positive this is where they hide Barney's special batch.
Who told you about that?
Maybe beets, too.
No, he won't. Since he turned to drink, he's turned our lives into hell. You'll have to kill me first.
Not a problem. We'll break your shoulders' kneecaps, you douche nozzle.
Break your shoulders, kneecaps. I've never heard that one before. Holy crap, this is a lot of dudes. Look how fast he is. Alright, something like that. Actually... I want to make sure everybody gets the speed buff.
I'd count my teeth if I were you.
A prize for the heads of those morons!
Instant... Oh!
My turn now.
Those suckers leveled up.
Can't see me.
Take care.
Good. He's gonna be a problem. Ooh, there's a dude over there too. Let's delay.
Mercenaries fight for money. Us? Well, there's adventure.
Don't stand so close to me.
I actually could have hit him with it. I wasn't thinking. What a surprise.
It's showtime!
I am going to blow her up if she moved just a little bit forward.
Prepare your ass.
Instead, I'm not going to do anything to her. Oh, you are getting a little, think you're hot stuff, don't you? That'll show you. Got one a delay.
Which do you like least, the left eye or right ear?
Crippling shot.
Arcana time!
What a sucker.
Here we go.
Delay you as well. Come on, move forward. Everybody group up. Come on, come on. It's incredibly disappointing. Nobody wants to group up in the fantabulous ways that I want them to.
Hey, watch out!
This one's for you!
No! You done goofed.
My turn, damn it!
Oh, now you guys want to group up. I don't know if I want to hit him with that. But it's 3 targets. You don't pass up the opportunity to hit 3 targets all the time. This thing right here is going to goof me up.
Bullseye!
Wow. You're the boss, huh?
No.
You's a dead boss. Now we coming for you, lady.
My turn, scum.
What a sucker.
Meh!
Okay.
Bingo!
Well, we're just kind of stuck here, aren't we? Who is this? I kind of want to move here and just swipe them.
Execute the executioners. An interesting paradox.
Oh. Okay. It is so nice.
My turn now.
I'm burning!
And you got a homie next to you.
Nobody's listening, as usual. Oh!
Okay. Spit roaster. Didn't realize he was a special guy. Let's see how you fare against a fireball. All right, you fared pretty well. Sometimes people get lucky, though. I think we're just gonna slap you up. No turn for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going somewhere?
Oh, well, what's done is done. Too bad.
Now, where are you gonna run? Ain't nowhere to go.
Hey!
I didn't realize all that stuff went away.
No.
I would like to get some heals going, but you know, life is hard. Why heal when you can murder?
You half-wit!
Well, I'm gonna get some heals going because, you know, why wouldn't you heal in these important times? But I guess I could try one more time. Use your fancy handy dandy bow with your 30% chance to bring the ruckus. I believe in you. Make it happen. Let's do this. This is why you don't hire the bard.
Well, if you're trying to help our foes, nice one.
Or the enemy could just not be very intelligent about it. Guess that works. Ooh. Are we okay? It's like, are we talking? What are we doing? This is an upgrade. Oh, thank you very much.
I was thirsty.
And put some of these people's bones.
Well, it tastes bad. Reminds me of my granny's soup.
Anything else in here? Yes.
Huh. Okay then. This must be the special batch.
Sounds good to me. Let's try it.
Absolutely not. This liquor is precious. Either we bring it to Barney or to the herbalist.
Who cares about helping at that fat sadistic nutbag? We give him his booze, snatch his keys, and scram.
Still, it would be nice if we helped him. Liquor's not the answer to your problems.
That being said, water and milk are no better.
At this point, only the hand of fate shall lead the party through this ethical conundrum.
You're right. Don't you mean the hand of the player?
This dwarf is such a pain. Well, suit yourselves.
With some luck, we might find something magic in there.
Ooh, dang. Yeah, we'll give it to the herbalist. Why not?
So, do you have it? The special batch?
Here's Barney's booze.
Great. It's very generous of you to help out a poor alcoholic. No good deed goes unrewarded.
Ah, fate has a long tab on us then.
I'm adding a few drops of my elixir. This should get him rid of any future urge to drink. Here.
Perfect. Now we just have to bring it to Barney.
He's probably gonna kill us for this. Or at least he's going to try.
Ah, it's just yous.
Look, we found you something.
Enjoy.
Ah, my lovely booze! Oh, this shit's disgusting. It's awful.
He's all green, like an orc.
Ugh, I feel better.
Really?
I haven't felt this good in years. Ah, fellas, thank you. You're truly amazing.
Well, that's what I call a quick remission.
He looks like he's had some magic mushrooms.
This has got me back my taste for torments. I'm gonna go treat myself to a nice impalement, or crush some feet, or even better, a flaying. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. A good flaying.
Look, we don't want to impose, but we'd like some assistance.
Anything you want. I feel so great. I think I'll even make up with my wife.
Oh, a love story. That's so cute.
And if she doesn't want to, then I'll flay her.
Yeah, like you said, great love story.
Stay focused.
Yeah, well, we'd like to visit a friend in jail.
You guys are so nice. I'll even lend you the keys. I'm heading home right away.
Mission accomplished. We got the keys.
And we helped someone feel better. That's nice.
Oh, that's right. Thanks to us, he's now able to torture people again.
Certainly with his wife.
But why did we do that?
That's the trouble with cursed dungeons. We're meddling with the lives of crazy people. Anyway, enough whining. Let's go find that dwarf.
Yes, letting us go. Ability, courage, and health points. Interesting.
Shit!
I was just about to talk like, man, I haven't seen any traps here. There must not be any traps here.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
We have the keys.
Kiss my grits, but those keys are Barney's.
Yeah, we got him good, that fat...
Shut up!
What?
Nothing. Barney lent it to us, willingly and free of coercion.
Psh, if you had stolen it from him, I guess he'd already be here to kick your asses. You can go in.
Can't tell if this is a joke or if this is, I think, actually a thing.
It's a misunderstanding. My wares are of highest quality. Hey, would you mind letting me out? I'll reward you handsomely. It's a misunderstanding.
What do we have here?
We need to try something else.
Come back to those. Actually, is that a trap? Not. Probably for this treasure chest.
Drat. Wrong combination.
Come on, who makes it go all the way down? Come on.
Crumb hates riddles, except the riddle of steel.
I'm not sure we should. It's not ours.
Oh, we get one of those crossbows anyway. We're running out of space. We're just gonna have to sell all of our junk. We might as well equip one of those crossbows. But that's -3 protection. How much protection do you have? 19? He's our tank. I don't really want that on anybody. We're just gonna sell it. This is a ring that gives agility. Oh, we'll lose out on one. One precision. I think that's worth for courage and some hit points. Or we could just get rid of that, actually. No, let's get rid of that.
Yes, this is going to rock!
Rock and roll, baby. Doing a lot of purchasing and selling on this floor. This is better. I almost sold that.
Cool. I won't look like such a nerd.
I almost sold that. Yeah, we got godlike stuff there. And whatever. Actually, we could give this to the ogre. He's got a ring of intelligence. Alright, we're just gonna sell all the junk. Make room for other stuff. I don't know what this stuff is for. I really wish I knew, but I don't. Oh, that music box. We could buy stuff back. For very expensive prices, but this music box might actually be... Might know where to encounter the, well, actually I know nothing, Jon Snow. So much garbage. Sort by weight. There we go. That's better. We haven't solved our problem, but we made it a little bit more manageable. But we're gonna get into a sick, nasty fight here. That's how these things work. It is burning up. Sweating like a madman. One of these days I'll figure that out. You mark my words.
He says there's a dwarf in that cell.
If you're here to torture me, let me tell you, I won't go easily, you manure pit rats.
No doubt about it. He's a dwarf.
We're looking for a magic anvil. We heard you know something about that.
I won't tell you anything, ever, even under torture.
And what if we let you out?
Now you're talking.
Now listen up. We're powerful adventurers, and we're currently cleaning up this dungeon without even trying.
Who's he talking about?
You hide your hand pretty well then. You look like a bunch of amateurs, barely smart enough to clear away manure with their bare hands. Fine, open the damn door. I'll tell you about the anvil.
He says this dwarf's fishy, and he's got a bad feeling about him.
Yeah, well, he's alone and unarmed, so...
Oh, okay.
Ah, free at last. Jeez, these cells are worse than the Truggy Lorks.
Oh, holy shit. That beard, that hair, that accent. He's...
A dwarf, so what?
Excuse me? I'm a Chaos Dwarf. I'm not one of those degenerate maggots who live near the surface.
They're cursed. They venerate the dirt gods and do awful stuff.
But what dwarves consider awful, isn't that what most of us find normal?
And you're traveling with an elf on top of that? Or is it perhaps a living larder? I'm a bit hungry. May I bite some of her face off?
Ew, he's horrible!
For once, I agree with you. The face of an elf probably does taste awful.
Anyway, we set you free. We could throw you back in your cell. So heard anything about a magic anvil?
And how? We got one of those at home, down there.
Down there?
In the Chaos Dwarves' mines of Urik's depths. That's where I'm from.
But the way to Urik's depths was lost in the Great War of the Dwarves' Dark Ages. No one knows how to get down there now.
We have our own ways. I could show you. But I'll need you to escort me.
There's one problem. We're trapped in the dungeon. The doors are locked by Tough Luck's magic seals.
I doubt it. The way they brought me through was free of any devilry. Our doors are well hidden.
We'll see what happens. He's our only lead. Now, to the depths.
Great. You take the lead.
What if he gives us the slip?
Good point. The ogre will lug you around. Try anything weird, and boom!
Quest item. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
No!
You there! Did you touch this lever?
No, he just fell on his own.
A terrible accident, really.
Well, I guess he can't fall any lower then.
Poor guy, that must have hurt really bad. Can't we do something about it?
Sure, if you can perform CPR on a pan of puree.
I mean, falling is not that big a deal. The hard part is hitting the ground. Anyway, don't touch anything else. This stuff is expensive.
Don't touch anything else, you say? Oh, nothing happened. I mean, I know there was nobody in there, but... Oh, well...
Shame on you for lugging me around like this, in this moth-eaten bag. I'm Brastock, heir apparent of the great Chaos Mines, slayer of the giant one-eyed saber-toothed berserker troll.
The ogre says he may as well rip your legs off since you don't need them.
It's a misunderstanding.
I feel like we're going in circles.
Need to go to that one, which means we need to go through the forge. We need to go to the basement. I want to know what's upstairs. Can I go over here?
I thought we had someone who could disarm traps.
Did not. I did not go over here. Fine, we'll take everything. They sure do a really good job of hiding those traps. Jerks. The 7th floor! What could possibly be here? Will our adventurers beat the game today? Find out next time on the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk. Z.
You should always note your escape routes on a map.
I'm gonna go grab that elevator right now. It'll help us out later. Alright, let's go to the tavern and heal up. Since, you know, ran into a couple of traps. Struggling out here and all that. People screaming. Worried? Not worried. I wonder if this like keeps happening. The Basements. I guess if you don't do any side quests, theoretically you could beat this game pretty quickly. At least like 3 to 5 hours sooner. That might be a little generous too. Oh, there was like a little wheel turning right there. I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. I haven't visited this shop in a while. Doesn't really look like you have good stuff. Like, how are you supposed to compare to the other people, you know? The necklace. Okay. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I've seen that before. Oh, the dwarven door. I remember that, where we fought those rats. I was wondering, I was like, man, where is this hidden door that they be talking about? It's been quite some time since, like, that was the first area we basically went to. And I was like, well, there's this here, but we can't do anything. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Like avoiding stalkers.
The nerve of this fat.
Survival guidance is all.
Guy's still not telling us anything. Quick save.
Here we are. This is the door to Urik's Depths. I'll open it so we can access the secret area of the dungeon's caves.
No tricks, or you'll be a snack for a music-loving ogre.
Don't fret. I gave my word. And I might just have to take it back later.
Is he gonna do what I think he's gonna do? Oh, man. This game is amazing. Traps? They're just a little suspicious. Camera zoom right there. That wasn't me. Like the rat chef over here. That fight was crazy with the chefs. Man. What was that? That flicker.
Seventh chapter, Urik's Depths. The secret doors to Urik's Depths open on a mysterious and endless descent to the depths of Fang's lands.
When will these stairs end? My knees are killing me.
And later, we'll have to climb back up.
Wimps.
In these obscure tunnels, deep under the dungeon of Naheulbeuk, live the terrible Chaos Dwarves, a people who had turned to dark, evil powers centuries ago.
Ah, home sweet home.
Ah, the air is much better down here.
I'm scared.
Let's not around for too long here.
Wait, we brought you back to your hole. Can you show us the magic anvil?
Says he has a bad feeling about this.
Not so fast, fellas.
Hey, where did those guys come from?
Rats! More Chaos Dwarves.
I was just gonna say that.
Would it be presumptuous to ask who you are?
I'm Norsatok the Hairy, King of Urik's Depths, Warden of the Anvil and Commander of the Templars of the Very Long Beards.
You don't deserve that crown any longer, usurper.
Silence, renegade. Well, I see you've brought us the traitor. Give him up, and we shall reward you.
Never! My companions will slaughter every last one of you like pigs.
Well, everybody chill. Let's play it cool. We're outnumbered and they're armed to the beards.
Those are chaos dwarves. They're evil and deceivers.
Like every dwarf, you mean?
You skank.
Son of a shoebox.
Let's kill them. Well, will we have to pry the prisoner from your dead hands?
No, we'll hand him over to you.
What? Turncoat.
It's just a ruse. We'll come back later. So, about that reward.
Your only reward is not being executed for trespassing in the magnificent mines of Urik's depths.
That'll do nicely, yeah.
Guards, throw this rapscallion in jail.
I hope your plan works. Damn you, you bastards! No, let me go! No!
Wait, we're looking for an anvil.
It's a magic anvil.
We worship the big anvil, the incarnation of a primordial god of the Chaos Forge.
Yeah, sounds like what we're after. Could we see it?
Only Chaos Dwarfs may stand before it.
We'd be willing to do almost anything for the privilege of a few moments with such a divinity.
Interesting. I like cold-blooded mercenaries. Come to me in the throne room, and we shall see. Until then, I'll be making sure this traitor awaits his punishment in a stinking cell.
I was hoping I would get the option to fight them.
I must say, I'm not impressed by your negotiating skills.
Yellow belly.
They've got the only magic animal we could use. You really want me to threaten them?
You're not wrong. And will we help Brasstalk out of jail?
We'll see.
Level up.
Crap, what a mess.
Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? I just don't know. This is tempting. I've been using this quite a bit and it's been very handy. Getting it fully upgraded is le tempting.
This is way more useful than stuffing chairs.
I think we'll go with that. Now, we want agility. Yeah.
A real leader needs real skills.
Like so. And the minstrel.
What a beautiful chord.
Charisma. And I could get these awkward stuff. Or...
Hooray! Working my skills is finally paying off!
that could stun. Yeah. I have a feeling there are traps galore down here. On the front lines, come back later. There's definitely a trap in here. find someone here. Alright. Sure.
Yurick steps! I never would have thought I'd walk these tunnels.
Dots there. And there's a prison there. Mind me while I loot your place. Ooh, snap-a-daps. That is a gargantuan damage increase.
Hooray! Would you look at this beauty?
Greenish Tommy's Melodious Bozuski, a beautiful instrument that once belonged to the legendary bard Greenish Tommy. Yeah. Can't wait for him to be bringing that ruckus. All right, this is like 1000% a fight. We'll mark this just in case, too.
Your malevolent splendor. We need backup, or we won't be able to hold out much longer.
The gates are still holding strong, and reinforcements are on their way. A deal has been struck. The golems will be there shortly.
But, Radiant Slaughterer, those golems were created by the goblins.
The mercenary who leads them is not a goblin. Now stop whining like a dwarfling and report to me about my troops.
They're still deep in the west tunnels, Shining Flare. They probably are. Hey, who are these people?
Ah, very good. Come forth. Speaking of, here are some of the reinforcements.
Thank you, Your
Majesty. It's Majesty for a king.
Well, we obviously can't call him Your Highness.
Excuse me?
Shut up, you dipshit! Nothing. Nothing. We are delighted to be here. Well, most of us are.
By the beard of the father of all dwarfs, this is good timing. We were about to discuss what you may do for us.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Never say yes to a chaos dwarf unless you know precisely what he wants.
Yeah, well, the plan was to get them to soften up. Anyway, what are you hiring us for?
Maybe he wants some home decoration advice.
Your Majesty, it's terrible! The gates! The gates!
What about the gates?
They've been opened! I don't understand! The Trugulocks! They're slaughtering us! Nothing can stop them now! They've massacred our crossbowmen!
You're hired! I don't care about your rates. You must stop these monsters at once!
Let's fight!
Trugulocks, is that right?
Yeah. Albino orcs from the depths. They live in dark tunnels and eat the mold which grows on the corpses of their victims.
Ew, they sound worse than orcs.
You have to go now. This hallway will lead to the doors. You have to close them as quickly as you can.
About the anvil?
Later. I have to gather my Praetorian Guard.
Of course you do. Let's continue looting.
I'm not sure we should. It's not ours.
Ooh. Just getting the fat loots over and over and over and over again. Take that.
Excellent.
And
No,
there's you.
stay out of my pockets.
I don't know, actually. I don't know about this. +1 protection. Well, actually, 2 agility is 4 precision. So we would just be losing out on 1 crit chance. And it doesn't actually seem like an upgrade to me. Oh, used by that. Didn't see any other switches, so it must be in that other room.
Congratulations! Another completely successful negotiation.
I'm doing my best. I didn't put many points in diplomacy with underground populations.
Here, alas, as the call of duty sounds, so does the alarm. The bells call for blood to spill, and the butcher brings his macabre bill.
Let's some troggy lorks. Yeah!
Yar. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to call it quits for today. It's been a 9-hour stream today. We've made magnificent progress. Actually going across, you know, like other different areas as well, which is really nice. We went to this dimensional library. We're now in more underground, other places and things like that. So, you know, stuff is good. Thank you very much for the follow, Jisky Rose. Appreciate that. Watched for a while? Well, thank you very much. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Depends on if Black Sigil's being streamed tomorrow or not. But anyways, if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be at 8:30 a.m. Pacific. You know what? Well, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you next time. If not tomorrow, then Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. Peace.